John Krasinski's Jack Ryan film can easily break a Tom Clancy record after 6 other movies. Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan has gained plenty of traction over the last 6 years, and the franchise continues to draw an audience, as Amazon has announced a new Jack Ryan movie is in development. John Krasinski's series concluded in 2023 after the Amazon exclusive did not get renewed for a 5th season, yet Krasinski's Jack Ryan could still break a record that has eluded all other Tom Clancy adaptations. The upcoming movie will secure the Prime series as the most comprehensive retelling of the Tom Clancy novels, as the cast of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan return to the big screen. Krasinski's depiction of Jack Ryan is arguably the most impressive throughout the scope of previous Jack Ryan movies, with the star of A Quiet Place playing this role for the most extended time of any actor, including Harrison Ford and Alec Baldwin. Needless to say, Krasinski has put a decisive spin on the renowned CIA analyst, and audiences have continued to connect with him throughout his journey. Given the popularity of past installments like Clear and Present Danger and Patriot Games, Krasinski's adaptation is generating immense excitement and faces considerable expectations. However, it seems unlikely Amazon's upcoming movie will disappoint. Amazon's Jack Ryan movie can easily become the highest-grossing Tom Clancy movie. As it stands, Clear and Present Danger starring Harrison Ford is the highest-grossing Tom Clancy movie, earning an accumulative $207,500,000 at the box office. This film is the second entry into Ford's Jack Ryan and the last film to be directed by Philip Noyce. Interestingly, Krasinski's Prime series does parallel the 1994 film in one significant way, as Season 4 of Jack Ryan expands on Clear and Present Danger's story. This puts Amazon's upcoming feature at a significant advantage because viewers are already well acquainted with the established links, which could considerably enhance its box office performance. The second highest-grossing film in the franchise is The Hunt for Red October, featuring Baldwin, with a total of $200 million worldwide. Although the previous Tom Clancy adaptations were successful, the box office performances are relatively modest, particularly by the standards of today. Taking into account how Krasinski has reinterpreted the character for a new context, the success of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan sets a strong foundation for the new movie and makes it highly probable that Amazon's movie will exceed $200 million at the box office. All the more so, with the movie's release generating considerable buzz. Previous Jack Ryan movies have all had modest budgets and box office performances. The Jack Ryan films tend to consistently operate with modest budgets, as well as achieve moderate box office returns. While some of the films perform reasonably well, mostly throughout the earlier installments, the overall box office performance of Jack Ryan has been somewhat inconsistent. Most notably, Jack Ryan: Shadow Recruit had the most challenging box office run of all 6 movies, especially within its domestic market. While Chris Pine's movie found success overseas, its domestic performance was the weakest in the series, with the lowest cumulative daily earnings. Despite this, the film doubled its budget and grossed $131 million worldwide. Despite the importance of comparing budget to gross income, all films earned considerable returns that came in far beyond their modest budgets, indicating that the franchise will continue to perform well regardless of the conditions. That being said, the Jack Ryan franchise has seen many actors take on the role of the titular character. Of course, this will inevitably influence audience reception as each actor brings something different to the part of Jack Ryan. This ultimately plays a large role in how these films perform at the box office, even more so for long-serving fans of the franchise. John Krasinski's Jack Ryan film has one big advantage over previous adaptations. Fortunately for Krasinski, Amazon's upcoming movie will benefit from the built-in audience of the Prime series, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. Although Ford will retain the record of being the only actor to play the role in 2 movies, previous adaptations have failed to leverage an established audience, meaning Krasinski has a significant advantage over his predecessors. As it stands, Ford's portrayal of Jack Ryan has been unparalleled, though we are all familiar with Krasinski's depiction by now, meaning the actor has the potential to outshine Ford's legendary status. Not to mention, Krasinski will now boost his appeal by carrying a new cinematic franchise. With that in mind, Season 4 of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan premiered with a phenomenal audience of 1.2 million in the US during its opening weekend, via Deadline. This suggests Amazon's upcoming movie is not only in incredibly high demand, but Krasinski's extended portrayal of the agent is extremely sought after too. The actor is easily the most recognizable figure and has gone on to transform the character in multiple ways. This elevates Krasinski's performance and proves indispensable for the Jack Ryan name itself. With 4 seasons and an upcoming motion picture, Krasinski's character will have the richest character arc in the franchise. The new Jack Ryan movie must be more than just an extended episode of the show. The upcoming Jack Ryan movie demands a big-screen approach and should deliver a theatrical spectacle, rather than act as a continuation of the series. The success of this action movie hinges on delivering high stakes, a strong budget, and solid production values. Given the previous Jack Ryan films, it will be interesting to see what the budget is for Amazon's movie adaptation. It may be necessary to have a larger budget compared to the previous film's more modest budgets, as the film needs to deliver a truly stunning experience to deliver on the immense expectations and extensive established story. The upcoming movie needs to deliver a self-contained, impactful narrative in order to justify its existence on the big screen. The upcoming movie needs to deliver a self-contained, impactful narrative in order to justify its existence. Without this, the movie version of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan would become redundant, as is often the case with TV series, as an extension of the show can feel anticlimactic and fall short of providing a satisfying resolution to the character's growth. This means it is increasingly important for the new Jack Ryan movie to aim for far higher levels of stakes than we have seen throughout its previous seasons. However, Amazon's new film will benefit from theaters. Unlike Without Remorse, The Blacklist never recovered after one particularly game-changing episode. By the time The Blacklist ended, it had aired for 10 seasons on NBC. The series began with the premise of the wanted criminal Raymond Reddington, James Spader, turning himself in so he could work with the FBI. Together, Reddington and a task force led by FBI Assistant Director Harold Cooper, Harry Lennox, found and stopped dangerous individuals that even the government was unaware of, with all these criminals being on Reddington's blacklist. While many of the Blacklist's episodes focused on stopping different antagonists, the series also had long-running storylines, including the true nature of the relationship between Reddington and FBI Special Agent Elizabeth Keene, Megan Boone. After the Season 8 finale, Megan Boone left the Blacklist, which fundamentally changed the show. However, another change that happened in an earlier season had already changed the show in an irrevocable way.